Johnny Rock Show, Rockin' 101, the Rock Station.
903, the Johnny Rock Show, the 40th anniversary. 40 years. Unbelievable. The deluxe edition, INXS, the iconic Listen Like Thieves album, available now at INXS.com, all major digital platforms. Gerry Beers, how you doing?
I'm good, Johnny. How are you going, mate? How are you?
I'm good. And just let me say, I've been sitting here going, I've never talked to Gerry Beers. And then it dawned on me. You and I spent a night at a club called Solid Gold in Minneapolis, Minnesota on one of your tours. And it was a gentleman's club. And let me tell you, it was one for the record books. But that was a lot. You don't remember that, do you?
Sadly, I don't. I'm sure we had a good time. I know we had a good time, put it that way. That's great. Well, nice to meet you again.
Well, it's been too long. Listen, we can meet there for lunch today. They have the buffet. Now, boy, tell us about the 40th anniversary deluxe edition. I remember the day that album came out because I was working at a radio station in Minnesota that played a lot of new rock, and boy, INXS. If you were doing it, we were playing it. Tell us about the deluxe edition.
It's a great repackaging, and we've had the album remixed by Giles Martin, who we have had a long-term relationship with. We met him in Osaka, Japan, when he was there working with his dad, Sir George. We were working with his dad. And we've stayed in touch, and he's been part of our musical family ever since. So he's now in charge of our remixes and our music back catalogue. So that's a great connection there. But he's remixed the album, and it sounds even better, because always thought that Listen Like Thieves was one of our better sounding albums. But he's remastered it and remixed it. It just sounds incredible. But yeah, and there's a whole bunch of B-sides and a long lost tape of INXS Live at Royal Albert Hall in 85 on the Listen Like Thieves tour. So it's a pretty amazing package.
Gerry Beers, INXS, the 40th anniversary deluxe edition. Listen Like Thieves, the album, available now, INXS.com, all major digital platforms. I saw this, it was like a drama TV movie about you guys. And what I found interesting, when you were just coming up in the bars in Australia, you had to drive so far between gigs, because it wasn't like, coming up in New York City or Chicago where there's a bar on every corner. Was it really like that?
Well, yeah. I mean, Australia was a lot more driving than shows, because it's like a 12-hour drive on deadly roads between Sydney to Melbourne, and probably the same from Melbourne to Adelaide, and then 18 hours if you want to drive back across the middle from Adelaide to Sydney, and then you go up to Queensland. And you play, as you play around the coast, you play on every little pub you can on the way up and down the coast. But we're kind of ready for that when we came to America, because America was all tour buses and overnighting it all over America to play to all the new people we wanted to meet. So we've always been on the road. I guess that's what they call it, on the road, because we've always been there.
Did you know, I know you know, INXS has sold over 75 million albums worldwide, making them one of Australia's highest-selling musical acts of all time. Who else would be up in that stratosphere, like Olivia Newton-John?
Probably not. I mean, AC/DC and INXS would be the ones that stick to it. And AC/DC obviously had unbelievable success in their career, and they're still touring, which is phenomenal. So I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I think it's kind of us and AC/DC and Daylight second and third, third and fourth, so to speak. But no, we're very lucky. We worked our asses off to come to America from 85. 83 we started coming to America, so we really did the hard work.
Right.
And, reaped rewards in many ways, because, Listen Like Thieves was our fifth album, so we'd done a lot of hard work before that, so it was a nice a nice reward to get a top 5 in America.
Absolutely. Gerry Beers, INXS, the 40th anniversary deluxe edition. Listen Like Thieves. Available now, INXS.com, all major digital platforms. Well, I should be down at the Solid Gold Buffet right around noon, maybe 12:30, but I'll wait for you. Listen, man, thank you for doing this. Been a huge fan since the beginning, but come back to the Johnny Rock Show very soon, okay?
I will, mate. Thanks for having me, and all the best down the track.
Right, man.
The Johnny Rock Show. Rockin' 101, The Rock Station.